If you're the kind of player who bombs it every play, this one's for you. Today, we're diving into Jay Razum's Houston offense, which is now live on acemedin.com. This is a fast, explosive scheme built for unethical hoopers. So in this video, I'm going to break down a few of his plays. If you want the full scheme, head to acemedin.com and use code COOGS for 25% off. You'll gain access to everything that's on the site. Now let's get into it. The first play we're going to talk about is motion PA cross switch, which is one of the reasons that you would pick the Houston playbook for this play in bunch tight end. This is a new play and it gives you that auto motion wheel, which is a very good route. So let's go ahead and start with this play. We'll go against random defense. And a couple of things worth mentioning here. I believe this is an auto rollout play. So what you want to do first is set your pass protection to base. So LB and then left stick down for base. It's going to give you the traditional pass protection. We're then going to flat the running back, drag the tight end, slot fade the outside bunch receiver, corner route the middle receiver, which is Y, and then stem him all the way down. I know it seems like a lot of changes and we're basically changing the entire play, but the whole point is we want to keep this motion wheel and then we can kind of build the rest of the play around it. So you're going to read this motion wheel first, then to drag, then to corner route. Very simple play to run. We'll run this a few times just to show you it's going to be pretty good versus a large majority of things. Against man coverage, this motion wheel is actually pretty good. If you have somebody very fast or like you have like a dog like Jeremiah Smith, it will be a very good route. There's a drag. Make sure you set that pass protection to base. Read the wheel first. In this case, I know it's not going to be open. There's a corner. And again, guys, it's a very simple play to run. No, it's a lot of hot routes. It's kind of like the opposite of what a lot of people want to do. They want a quick snap. But against a high-level player, this is a great setup. There's a corner route again. So very simple play to run. Next, I want to talk about motion halfback stretch because it gives us that exact same motion that we get with motion PA cross switch, and it can be a pretty good run, actually. I'd say it's better than the motion inside zone just because you're going to that weak side. But I'm just going to run this a few times and just show you what I'm talking about. Usually you do want to get the numbers right there. We didn't because somebody followed. But right here, this should help out because we're getting an actual, that guy comes all the way down, which is kind of annoying. Like right there, we can cut it right back up. That's kind of nice about this run. You can bounce it outside or you can go between the tackles. And again, it makes it look like motion PA cross switch. And what I would recommend doing is just making a couple dummy hot routes before you call this or before you snap it. Just do some hot routes. I'm kind of doing it right now. Just make it look like you're setting up a pass play. And then you can hit them with this. And it's going to be helpful if they pass commit. Because a lot of people, if you're making a lot of hot routes, people will pass commit. And you're going to get better blocking if they do that. Like that. So just kind of make it all look the same. And this is a good run to mix in. Next, we have PA verticals. And this setup that I'm going to show you is actually one of the more tame setups. I don't want to post the bombs that he has out of this play on YouTube just because they're so good that I feel like I shouldn't be posting them for free. But PA verticals, this is going to be a play where you want to use this because you get play action blocking. You also get some good routes to build around. But we'll run this against random. And what you're going to do for this one is set your pass protection to base. So LB and then left stick down. We're then going to drag the inside receiver. We're going to return route the middle receiver. Deep cross the outside bunch receiver. Streak your tight end, and then you can either block your running back or flat your running back. Either one. So this is going to be your final play art. Again, guys, I know we're making a lot of hot routes, which is not what some of you guys like doing. Some of you guys like snapping the ball as fast as possible. We do have quick snap setups too in this ebook. I want to make that very clear. But we want it to be a little bit intentional with what setups that we're releasing on YouTube. Just because, again, some of the bombs are just really good and kind of unfair to people who are members to be posting those. So for this one, you want to read it drag to return route to deep cross. I'll block the running back on this one. So very simple to read this. kind of one of those reoccurring route combos that you'll see. It doesn't get much easier because everything's just flowing to one side. Don't be lazy. Make sure you get that base protection. There's a drag. Take it if it's open. The user runs with it. You probably have the return route. And then lastly, you have the deep cross. The tight end is going to clear out for that deep cross. Next, I want to talk about a couple of things that absolutely bust mid blitz. So one of the perks of being in bunch tight end is you have two of the best plays against mid blitz. You have halfback off tackle and you have RPO alert bubble. So let's go ahead and show that. Let's start with RPO alert bubble. This is my personal favorite. So let's say your opponent is doing mid blitz like this. What you're going to see is that this bubble is going to be wide open all the time. And if you get a good rack animation, you're gone. What they have to do to cover that is move that guy closer. And a lot of people don't do that because they're taking this guy and then going right here. And you can just quick snap them and throw that bubble. And you can potentially get a touchdown off of it. So this is one of the best plays against mid blitz. And we just so happen to have two good plays. We have halfback off tackle as well. And this one isn't quite as good as RPO alert, in my opinion. But sometimes if the blocking holds up, you get a really good edge like that. And halfback off tackle is just good against any kind of defensive front where you're kind of all in the gaps. So this will be good against like 6-1 as well. It's like right there, they kind of squeeze through the gap, but we still hit the edge. If the blocking holds up, it's a very good run. Now let's talk about a red zone passing setup that he likes. So he uses spacing in the red zone. He has a few setups out of this, and I'll show you one of them. So for this one, what you want to do is slant your tight end, slant your middle receiver, curl the inside receiver, which is B, and then stem him all the way down. So he looks like this. Click onto him, motion him across, and snap him right about here. Against man coverage, look to hit one of the slants. And then against zone, you could probably hit that little hitch that we motion over. Oh, motion the wrong guy. My bad. Motion this inside receiver. Man coverage. There's a slant. Hitches and slants, very good down here in the red zone. See if we get a zone coverage here. It's like right here. Probably not the best read there. I will say that what's going to cover this kind of well is like a double Mabel with safety hooks. But against most zone coverages, you're going to be pretty good to hit that hitch because of the fact that the running back is going to pull. I didn't mean the full side. Is going to pull things away for us. It's like right there, the full side kind of killed me. Make sure we're on base protect. This is empty by default. Okay, so we get a zone coverage here. Try to hit him. There's a good example right there. Really bad rack animation, but I think you guys get the point. So that's going to be it for the Houston offense scheme preview. If you guys want the full offense, go check it out on acemadden.com. When you become a member, you'll gain access to everything that we have on the site, not just the Houston offense, but you'll get the 4-2-5 defense and the UAB offense as well. And then you also gain access to premium tips that we don't post on YouTube, as well as Discord access. So if you guys have any struggles, you can ask me questions whenever and I'll help you out. So use code COOGS at checkout for 25% off on your membership, and I'll see you guys in the Discord.